Hey folks, Tim Slade here from the eLearning Designers Academy. I hope you're all having an amazing Friday, and I hope you are ready for the weekend, and I hope you're all doing okay. It is Friday, May 29th, and it happens to be the very final day that you can pre-order an exclusive hardcover version of my new book, the Instructional Design Handbook. So if you haven't pre-ordered a copy, check out the links down below and get your order in before the day ends, because after today, this will be the final time you'll ever be able to get this exclusive pre-order copy, which I'm hoping, one day becomes like a collector's item. Or maybe not, who knows, right? I'm not going to spend my time in this video talking about why you should pre-order the book or what's in it. I've been doing that for the past several weeks, and I am tired. I am so ready for you all to get your hands on this book. It has been a labor of love, a labor of late nights, a labor of questioning my entire existence and career choices. Writing a book, I wish I could impart on all of you the amount of effort it takes to write a book, not just the amount of time, mental energy, physical energy, the decisions you have to make. It's this really interesting intersection of all of these different things coming together to create this moment in time. You know what I mean? And I think one of the hardest things about writing a book that I want to share with you all is that I know the first time I tried writing a book, I got stuck in this loop of wanting to say everything I would want to possibly say about a thing and say it exactly how I wanted to say it, right? And books don't allow for that. They're very unforgiving of that because a book is finite. It is a moment in time. It is a representation of what you're thinking, feeling, believing, knowing, your stance or position on a thing in a moment of time, And I've spoken to so many other people who've written books who experience this. And, what inevitably happens is you write a book, you publish a book, and in the following weeks, months, and years, as you continue talking about the thing that you wrote this book on, and you continue processing it, you realize oh my gosh, I wish I would have said that, or I wish I would have explained it this way, or I don't know if I actually believe that, and here's how my thinking has changed, And I guess there's always second editions or follow-up books for that, right? But I think that's the beauty and the torture of writing a book is, like I said, it's just this moment in time. And you have to get really comfortable with the fact that, it's like a snapshot of your thinking at that very moment. And you have to go back and look at it and go, do I still agree with this? Luckily, I still agree with 99% of the things. There's a few things I wish I would have been, oh yeah, I could have said that differently, or I could have explained that better, or whatnot, right? But the other thing I want to say about writing a book that I want to share with everybody is that writing a book is rarely just a solo effort. There are all sorts of people behind the scenes who help you bring that thing into the world. And some people have a lot of actual physical, tangible involvement in helping write the book. Other people, they help and they don't even realize they're helping. With this book, everything you're going to experience with it, the design, the layout, the graphics, all of it I did myself, 100% myself. I did not hire out any of the design or the layout or any of that. And I'm so very proud of it. It is a representation of me through and through. But that doesn't mean that I didn't have people who helped me along the way. And so I wanted to take a moment and thank a few of the people who helped me directly and some of the people who helped me indirectly, who may not even realize it, and everyone in between. So the first person I really want to thank and acknowledge for helping me with this book is a really good friend of mine, Kathleen Volk. Now, if some of you know Kathleen, many of you know Kathleen, but if you don't know Kathleen, she's probably in my top 3 of my people in this industry I respect the most, who I think is one of the most astute learning professionals, instructional designers, people in the industry that I know. And Kathleen helped me review and edit the book. I learned that I don't know how to properly use commas. She taught me that. I moved and deleted and added more commas than I could ever possibly count. And she just really helped validate a lot of what I was writing. She helped me better explain a lot of the concepts and ideas I wanted you all to take away from the book. And she was a godsend for helping me get this book done. I honestly, I could not have done it without Kathleen. And so I encourage you all to give her kudos down below, give her a follow. She, like I said, she is probably one of the most talented people I know in this industry. And she deserves all the credit for helping me take my chicken scratch ideas that I wrote down haphazardly over the last several months and year or so and turn it into something that hopefully can help you all better understand and implement instructional design practices in your own work. The next person I want to thank is another person who a lot of you may not know, and I know she doesn't like to be called out, so I'm not going to spend too much time calling her out, but she's been somebody who's been working alongside me over the last several years, along with Kathleen, and she didn't have any involvement in the book directly, but she's had a lot of involvement helping me get out of my own way. And that person is Sarah Samuelson. Sarah helps me as a graphic designer. She helped me execute the rebrand of the eLearning Designers Academy the year before last, helps me redesign the website. If you participate in the challenges, she does all of the style guides for those. And she, from a design standpoint, is, again, one of the most talented people I know. And I'm so very fortunate to have these people in my orbit and to get to work with them. And like I said, even though Sarah had no direct involvement in the book, we meet every other week, and sometimes I just pay her to give me a kick in the ass and to remind me to push myself outside of my comfort zone or to stop overcomplicating things and mind-fucking things and just getting it done. And so, again, I don't think I would have been able to get this book done. I don't think I would have been able to get it done as fast as I was able to get it done. I don't think any of that would have happened if it weren't for Sarah in the background, kicking me in the ass along the way, So, again, send kudos down to Sarah down in the comments. And then the final person I want to thank, who again had no direct involvement in the book, but I would have never been able to write this book if it weren't for this person. And that person is Diane Elkins. And for those of you who don't know Diane Elkins, she runs a really amazing company called Artisan Learning. And Diane and I first met and started working together back in 2013 when I was the very young age of, I was like 26. Now I'm 41. And I joined her company. She had a sister company called eLearning Uncovered. And during my time with Diane, we worked on writing books on Articulate Storyline and Captivate and the authoring tools. And it was the first time I ever got exposed to what it takes to write and publish and format and layout and market and price and promote and execute a book. And I can say with all certainty that I would not be doing any of the stuff that I do today, let alone writing a book, if it weren't for my time working with Diane. She is another one of those individuals, along with Kathleen and Sarah, one of the most talented people I know. She's in my top 3 as well. And she's so astute and so she's just such a savvy learning professional and business owner and very intuitive. And I've learned so much from her. And so even though she had no involvement in the book directly, again, I would have never been able to do this book if it weren't for my time working with Diane. So that's what I wanted to share today as we head into the final day of being able to pre-order the book. And so because writing a book is all about selling the book, my final shameless plug, if you haven't already, please, I encourage you, invest in the book. Take a few minutes, pre-order your copy, and you'll get this beautiful hardcover book that I'll be signing personally and shipping to everyone here in the next few weeks as we get into June. The copies have already been sent to the printer, so they are getting printed as I record this, and I'll be having my hands on them here shortly, and my friend Kathleen is going to be flying out. We're going to be doing a shipping party where we're going to have some drinks and really good food and package up hundreds of books and have me sign hundreds of books and print all the labels. Again, because it's just me doing this shit, you know what I mean? So, okay, check out the links below, pre-order the book, and I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Bye.